Okay, so this is kind of inadvertently a Boobapalooza segment. So let me set the boob
First,
stage.
check out our chest.
Yeah, I really should have a bra on with my dolly top today. Instead, I have some kind of a waist trimming body skimmer thing on. Not a
boob smashing top on.
Yeah, so I've just got nice flat tater
Pancakes.
tots today.
Tater tots?
Tater tots. But I had a very vivid dream where I was filling in for Andy Cohen.
This is dreaming
clubhouse.
up.
Yeah,
Lori,
I'm dreaming up. I'm having a glow
up.
And I don't know why Andy asked me to take over the Melissa McCarthy interview. Okay, so this is kind of inadvertently a Boobapalooza segment. So let me set the boob stage.
First, check out our chest.
Yeah, I really should have a bra on with my dolly top today. Instead, I have some kind of a waist trimming body skimmer thing on. Not
boob
a
smashing top on.
Yeah, so I've just got nice flat tater tots today.
Tater tots?
Tater tots.
Pancakes. And this is only because, we film now and we have YouTube segments. If anyone's haven't seen them yet, you can catch this later on YouTube. And I've got on the old-fashioned frosted pink lipstick from 1970 that makes your teeth look yellow. So
beautiful.
We're all set. Lori's got a flat chest, and I've got yellow teeth.
Okay.
And Rocco, what do you got? What do you got for us?
I brushed my teeth today and I don't have any lipstick on and I have some moobs.
So we're a pair, or threesome. The three of us are working good together.
And I had the strangest, so I didn't watch What Happens Live till this morning. I never watched Andy's show until the next day. And he had Chrissy Teigen calling in from the Maldives.
Where are those again? They're off the Greek islands?
No, they're off of the coast of Africa. I'm not sure. They're it's the Indian Ocean, I believe.
What a lovely spot. It just sounds good.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there. This has been one of my...
That's where Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes went on their honeymoon, didn't they?
Yes, it's a very fabulous place, but a very far way to go.
Yeah, so, near Sri Lanka, south of India.
Oh, lovely.
Even further away.
Arabian Sea, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, so even further away. Yeah, not anywhere near
I thought it was in the Caribbean, so I've never been there.
It's far.
We haven't.
It's far away.
And it just sounds exotic and fancy.
So I didn't even know that she was there, but last night I had wild dreams. I think, just everything that was going on, but I had a very vivid dream where I was filling in for Andy Cohen.
This is dreaming
clubhouse.
up.
Yeah,
Lori,
I'm dreaming up. I'm having a glow
up.
And I don't know why Andy asked me to take over the Melissa McCarthy interview, and Melissa McCarthy was in a pink jumpsuit. It's such a vivid memory. It was like a Halston crisscross, one of those all-in-one, very kind of 70s.
Yep.
And her hair was sort of pinned up, and it was almost like I was interviewing in character, and she is quite voluptuous, and she was talking very adamantly, and we were just getting along like the best friends that we are. But it was a Zoom, so it was amazing that was in the dream.
Okay.
That we weren't in.
So you were current.
I was current. I wasn't
it was a COVID dream.
It was a COVID dream. And all of a sudden her breast popped out of her
pink Halston jumpsuit,
and she had a rosy pink nipple for a second. I thought it was rouged.
Rocco, I mean, how did she come up with this stuff?
No, I mean, it was so vivid, and all I did was I'll demonstrate for the thing, and all I did was I just kind of went like this and smiled at her and went like that, and then she just smiled back, and then she just tucked it right back in, and then we just started laughing and laughing that we had a boob Zoom, like I told her without telling her.
A boob Zoom pantomime moment.
Yes.
Moment. And
I feel like I probably did the wrong side, like I'm doing right now on the YouTube. But she was able to pick up on it, and she just slid it back over.
You wonder, though, Lori, how many of people have been having meetings with their offices or something, and you're talking to someone, they have something right there during their tooth, and you're kind of like,
well, you got a tooth check.
But it's on the other side.
Right.
You know, but how do you do I bet that's been going on. But I love how vivid, because she told me this story at the vaccine place this morning. She goes, and she had just a lovely rosy blush nipple. It was beautiful, Julie. It was just beautiful. And I'm like, You're sick.
Okay, but I mean, all these things that are happening today that are breast related are amazing. So then it was like
we're going on the breast chain.
Yeah, it was 6:45 and the morning shows went on. I thought, I'll see who was on with Andy and who's on, but Chrissy Teigen
from the Maldives.
From the Maldives.
We circle back around.
And she's sitting in a robe and and her knee is up and I can see this gentle swoop of that champagne breast of hers. And I think, is she naked? Did she and John just finish and there's candles all around?
Is she selling robes?
I don't know.
Because it was a lavender, beautiful satin robe.
Beautiful. And then she had two little girl, those clipperettes, sometimes you go to bed and she's like, I'm in the Maldives and it's nighttime and the kids are in bed and John is in bed, but she was glowing.
Well, she's beautiful,
glowing. But I really thought she was naked. I thought, oh my God, my dream is coming true. It's Chrissy Teigen's dress, the boob that's going to come out and wink at Andy. And he's just going to say, Chrissy,
your boob's out.
Your boob's out. But
does nothing for me.
She kind of moved her knee,
in the right way. Lori,
oh God, I'm holding up a little.
There, that's good. That's good. That's not bad.
She's so cute.
She's so cute. But so we are forgiving her because she quits Twitter, goes back on Twitter, quits Twitter, goes back on Twitter. Whatever. It's who she is. I like her so much. She's so likable.
She is good friends with Kim Kardashian. And so I think this is an audience question about Kim and Kanye.
Okay.
Brianna has a question for Chrissy.
So we've got a multi-part question here. First is, what is the status of John's relationship with Kanye right now?
And have they been in touch since the news of the divorce with Kim broke? And how is Kim doing?
I will say I have definitely been in touch with Kim more than John has been in touch with Kanye. If anyone knows Kanye, it's that he goes off the grid. It's hard to ever contact Kanye. But Kim is doing okay. I know Kim gave her all for everything. And it's honestly a shame that it didn't work out because I saw them being a forever relationship. I really did. But I know she tried her best.
Well, there you go. That's good inside scoop.
Well, yeah, it's not really inside scoop. I like the scoop that Chris Multiple Sources Jenner gives us that every billionaire in the world is trying to slide into Kim's DMs. And to that end, she posted a photo today.
Okay, but I want Rocco's reaction to this outfit. Now, Rocco,
hold it up close.
This is Kim.
And this is a skin bearing. It seems to have a clasp around the belly button. And Kim just captioned it, "It's not for you to understand."
Okay, what does that mean,
Please
Rocco?
keep holding that up.
Okay, Rocco, what does that mean?
It's not for you to understand. I mean, it looks like Princess Leia in Return of the Jedi, kind of.
It does.
Yeah. It's more, what do you call that? Macrame or
it's like knit.
Macrame with a good underwire.
No kidding, but look at, how does that even stay on?
Well, if you pan it up, she's standing on her tiptoes because that's one way of balancing it to keep it on. Notice she's up on her tiptoes. Go over the other way, Julia. See, this is not so easy, is it?
Not there.
Oh, there you go.
So she's on her tiptoes. It has one clasp around the middle. Of course, her behind her, a party of 6 could eat on the back of that. and then that's an underwire thing.
Yeah.
So
it's like clamshells.
Yeah, kind of. So it's not for you to understand. So like whether or not this is all like just such a good PR game. Oh my gosh.
No, but it's not for you to understand because A, can never wear this out in public. B, can never sit down in it. C, can only wear it once.
Julia, that is meant to be ripped off. That is planting the seed of, look how much fun would that be to unhook that one thing.
Yeah,
Rocco?
it really would.
And then, you can't put any skims underneath it because it's
right.
woven.
So this is me.
Yeah. Like,
she looks like she doesn't have a lot of makeup.
That is that is Kim Kardashian,
kind of inviting people in.
Fantasy.
Come on over and look under my crocheted skirt.
Right. I'm wildly impressed with the game. Getting back to Watch What Happens Live, Chrissy Teigen, a couple other things she talked about with Andy. he asked her about Meghan Markle, and she said, yes, she's as kind and as nice. And she
Yes.
said, I can't believe the BS stories that have come up about them.
Right,
and
right.
she also talked about, she was asked about the Khloe Kardashian photo kerfuffle, about that an unfiltered real life photo of Khloe got out there courtesy of Grandma MJ.
Yeah.
And she didn't really come out strong to defend it. She says, well, I get, but basically she's like, had the attitude like we kind of have. I mean, you're human. People that
Right.
you can't take a good picture every time unless it is photoshopped, airbrushed, posed. You know what I mean? Real life isn't always glamorous looking,
At all. At
and you
all.
just got to be accepting. But apparently, Khloe can't handle seeing herself with her own eyes.
Without the filters. It's painful for me too. I understand, Chloe. I feel you. I hear you.
And then also she just talked about partnering with Fertility Out Loud to dispel any stigma around fertility and empower people who have financial challenges and how to seek out resources, because her last pregnancy ended in a late miscarriage. She was, at least 5 months along or something like
20
that.
something weeks.
Yeah,
It
and
was
her
tragic.
named him and everything, and
Mhm.
she won't be able to carry another baby. And she's like, basically, she and John can afford, obviously, in the
Right.
Maldives, they can afford. But what do people do? So here's just a little bit about that.
Okay.
By the way, I know you're working with Fertility Out Loud, which is really important to you. I think I have a hunch why, but tell me.
It's just honestly, I feel like before I started talking about our fertility journey / infertility journey, I feel like it wasn't very talked about within my circle of friends. But the more I talked about it, the more it spiraled and the more it snowballed, and people started talking about it. And I think for me, it's just been really important because people have seen the high highs of our journey and the lowest of lows with our journey. And it's important for people to see all aspects of it. And so I'm happy to be a part of it. I encourage people to go to fertilityoutloud.com to be able to read an open letter from me and to get all the resources they need on their fertility journeys.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing that.
And I'm glad you're
Yes,
doing that
yeah.
too. So anyway, it was just like, I was like, okay, Chrissy, she's just so darling. It was like,
She's
enchanté.
You know what? She's darling.